Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to GTV. But before we begin, let this quote guide your reflection today. Karma does not argue, rush, and it doesn't forget. It simply responds to the person you choose to be. Karma is not punishment, it is alignment. It is a universal response to the energy you constantly put out. Not just through action, but the choices you make when nobody is watching. The words you speak, the decisions you repeat, the beliefs you carry, all of those things become seed. And karma simply returns your harvest. Not immediately, emotionally, but it must be accurate. Karma is always accurate when it's coming back to you, right? Today I'm trying to emphasize on the good karma. Because so many people, so many good people have done so many good things. They put out so many good energies without getting anything in return, right? Simply because they don't believe or they don't trust that the good energy that they are putting out in the universe will come back to them. But the truth is, karma doesn't forget. For the fact that you are putting out good energy to the universe, you will surely get back your returns. Because it is a law. It's a give and take. What you sow, you reap. What you put out, life is an echo. Every time you put out something good out there to the universe, always remind yourself and remember that it will come back to you, right? It can be annoying because sometimes you ask yourself why you do what you do. Or sometimes it's out of your control because that is who you are. People will do you dirty. And when you meet another person, you find out you're still being the good person that you are because you can't help it. That is who you are. But like I will always say, while being the good person that you are, protect yourself, protect your own energy, right? Because at the end of the day, we are all learning. At the end of the day, yes, there is karma, but it might not come out the way you think it will or it should to the person that have wronged you. Because we are all children of God and He loves His children equally, right? When they begin to grow, God will take them in, right? As much as we believe that there is karma, as much as we believe that the good things that we are doing will come back to us, we shouldn't allow ourselves to be that vulnerable that people will use us to grow. That is where we are getting it all wrong. But for every good thing you put out in the universe, you will have your return. Consciously and subconsciously, right? Even the ones that you have put out when you weren't sure of what you are doing. But be sure, when you are doing any good thing, be sure that you are doing it to the people that can reciprocate it back to you in your physical reality. The people that will pour back that energy you are pouring to them in order to feed yourself. Because you have to be sane. You have to be sane physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Because making space for your good karma and why some of the things that good people put out don't come when they are waiting for it is because they are not always ready to receive. They are always on the energy of giving out and abandoning themselves. But for you to be able to receive that good karma, you have to stand in your power, knowing who you are, choosing you at every point in time, even when you feel selfish. Because you are a good person, you find it difficult to choose you. But you have to learn how to choose you, how to be comfortable being the villain in other people's story. That is choosing you. That is how you can receive your good karma. If not, you will just be putting it out there. It will be hanging and waiting for you to sit in the energy where you can be able to receive. If you have not gotten to those things will be stored. So you have to be comfortable being the villain in other people's story. You have to be comfortable choosing you at every point in time. You have to be comfortable abandoning people, walking away from people at every single point in time when they are not feeding you the energy you deserve and desire from them. Because all you give out is good energy, right? But always remember that whatsoever good you put out to the universe will give you back. But you have to put yourself in the position where those energies will see space to come in and reflect back to you. That Just like somebody that is putting out negative energies. It's the same thing. It might not come immediately, but it will come when they are not waiting for it, right? Because they will consciously align themselves in an energy where what they have put out will come back to them. That is the way it is with a good person. But for the good person, you have to be conscious so that you don't get frustrated and get angry and all of that. So you have to be conscious. So today, I want you to understand that karma is waiting for the season where you walk in integrity, even when it costs you. At that point, it will rearrange life to protect, elevate, and reward you more than money or validation could ever reward. Affirmation for today. I am aware of the energy I put out to the universe. I choose integrity over shortcuts, truth over convenience, and love over ego. I trust that every seed I plant in alignment returns to me multiplied, and karma works in my favor. Thank you for joining me once again. And until next time on Uju TV, karma is divine balance.